Hi, welcome to another video. I don't know if you've seen it, but about 2 years ago I did a van tour showing what I have in the back of my van and how I work, and it's had about 5,000 views. People really seem to like the being able to see in the back of the van and the van tours. So I thought, a lot's changed in 2 years. I've done a few upgrades and changed a few things, so I just thought I'd show you it and give you a bit of an update. As you can see, it's an absolutely lovely location up here. I've just sat here at my lunch, which is great, and if we just look over here, there's just some cows. They were just right up by the side of my van a minute ago, so it was nice. And over there in the distance is Plymouth. But yeah, so let's have a look at this van. So one of the first things you might notice from the video, if you haven't seen it, is that we now have the van. Got this done by a local company probably about 7 months ago now. So we've got the logo, the phone number and the website, and then down the back here we have a QR code which people can scan. We'll take them to my website, so if we do it, this gives us a bit windy up here. Okay, we've got a logo on the front, and then going around this side, same again as the other side, the logo, phone number, website, QR code, and then this is the back of the van, again with the QR code. Excuse it being a bit dirty, but working up here in the villages, I didn't see the point in washing it today to be driving around the lanes. So let me just take you through the inside. So previously I would have shown I had the brushes on the doors and that. So these are the sort of brushes I use. I've got these sort of ones I use on first cleans. They have pencil jets in, and I've got two flopped brushes. This one here has pencil jets and this one here has fan jets in it, and then I've got a X-Line 26cm brush with the rinse bar. That's a brilliant brush. And then I've got this brush here fixed, and I use that for fascias, conservatories, that sort of thing. And then this here is also a gardener brush which I use for fascia cleans. Just looking into the back, I know previously I had a big boy backpack. Right now I've got two gardener backpacks. The one on the left I use for UPVC cleaner, the one on the right for pure water. So another thing that I've added to my van is this shelving rack. I previously used to have all this stuff sort of on the floor in buckets, that sort of thing. So got this shelving rack. So I've got a bucket at the top here with some sort of cleaning stuff, chemicals, and then some chemicals that I use here. This is a TFR from Casa Vacuum Systems. I use that for everything. And then I've got a toolbox with some tools that you might need when you've got to do a little repair on the job. And then we've got the scrub pad from DA Components, and that's the spare pads. And then down here I've got a box of decent cloths. These that I use for interior window cleaning under pads I put on a pole. And then under here I've just got one of these which has all sorts of spare parts that we might need. And then down the bottom we just have an extension lead and a petrol can for my generator. So the main pole I use over 8 poles. This one here is a 22 foot. It's getting on a bit now, probably about 3 years old. It's starting to wear a lot, so I use this one here, which I actually brought second hand from someone. It's a 25 foot pole. A little bit longer than what I'd like to use regularly, but I'm just using it because I've got it. And I pair it up with the wider X-Line brush with the rinse bar. I find that absolutely brilliant. Then for higher windows I've got let's see if I can show you better here. It's a Phantom 35 foot for window cleaning warehouse, and then my original pole, I've got a sniper nozzle on that. It's a really good nozzle. I've only used it a couple of times, but it's really good. And then down here I've got a traditional pole, which I might use with those pads for interior window cleaning. And then here we've just got my ladder. I always keep a couple of barrels of pure water in the van. You never know, it's easy to fill a backpack up with that. Just looking over here, this on the wall is like a little spray nozzle that connects to a backpack. I found that absolutely brilliant for conservatory roofs, fascias on a bungalow. It's really good to just be able to plug that in. You don't have to get a whole pole out and just spray up the chemical that you need. Here we've got my DI bottles, 2-man system, but we're only running a 1-man at the moment. And then I think previously I had this TDS meter. I used to put it on the edge of the tank, but it just kept falling off, so I fixed it properly to the wall there. And if I got a second hose reel, I'd put another one next to it, and then you can just have a look on that, and it tells you what your TDS is of your water going in and out of the system. Yeah, so moving on to the side door, this is where my tank's located. Obviously it's a 2-man system, only with 1 hose reel because I work alone, but I brought that to future-proof myself. It's an electric hose reel, 3D power up. It's got a 6mm hose on it, 100 metres. Looks like really good, that hose, but actually I recently turned it around because one end had faded a lot, because I tend to use just the first sort of 40-50 metres, so I've swapped it around, so I'm using the other end. I will at some point replace that. We've just got the control there, which I can easily pick up. Yeah, I think I just said just now it's 500 litres, so it's a DI system only. Here, king size duvet there that in the winter, I throw this over the tank and wrap up the hose reel in some blankets, and I stick some hot water bottles in there before I go to bed at night. It just keeps the frost off the system, really. Yeah, and then that's really my setup. There is actually quite a lot of room in the back bit for my gutter vac and generator and anything else that I might need to take with me. So yeah, it works really well having them there and being able to, everything's out the side door for the hose reel, and the van's got deadlocks on it, so it means that when the side door's open and the van's unlocked, you can't actually open the back door and get to anything. I hope you found that interesting, just seeing what my setup's like and what I've changed over the last couple of years and how I'm just trying to make it better for working. I'm going to try and, as I said previously, I'm going to try and upload a bit more to YouTube. I've got a few ideas of some videos coming up, and I've got a few jobs coming up that will probably be quite good if I film them. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, if you could subscribe, that would be great. And like the video, leave any comments, I'll try and answer any questions. Thanks again, I'll see you in the next one.